How do I feel about retiring? Well, it's bittersweet. I'm very excited about having a lot more free time to do the things that I've wanted to do, the things that I want to do after I retire. But I do think I'm going to miss working with the students on a day-to-day basis and working with my colleagues in the art department and the school in general. So I think it's going to be a little bittersweet. I'm not yet sure how I'm going to feel when I have to talk about my 30 plus years, like at the retirement dinner. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel that night, and I'm not sure how I'm going to feel come the end of the summer when September rolls around and everybody else is getting ready to come back to school, to come back to work, and I'm not going to be doing that this year. So it's going to be a new experience, but I'm looking forward to it. Well, I have a lot of fond memories from teaching at Pearl River High School. This is my 33rd year, so there's many memories. I'd have to say being a chaperone on several of the senior trips, going way back to the 1980s when we used to take a bus trip to Boston over the Thanksgiving weekend, and then being a chaperone on some of the really early Florida trips when they first started going to Florida. That was a whole lot of fun as well. I guess it was nice to be able to work with the students on a level outside of the classroom. Working with them in the classroom was great, but then to be able to either work with them as a chaperone outside of the classroom at another project, such as the stage crew or the yearbook or even the junior prom. I started decorating the junior prom with the students back in 1985. That was the first year that they actually decorated the gym and had the junior prom held in-house. And so working with the students outside of the classroom, you get to learn about them and get to know them on a much more personal level. So I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Very rewarding. Well, I think the art department will be fine. We have some great teachers here. I've been working with great people. The previous teachers that I worked with when I first got here, who have since retired, and then the three teachers that I'm working with now, Mr. John DeMarco, Andrea Della Cava, and Lorna Carroll. We have a great relationship with each other. We get along very well. We all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, and together we've kind of blended that into a really strong art department. So I think the art department will be fine. The potential for the dark room photography to be minimized or eliminated is probably pretty great, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I'm a little concerned that we may lose that depending on who the new hire is and whether or not the art department is going to continue to teach darkroom photography. I'm sorry I'm going to miss the new rooms, the new computer lab. So I think there's nothing but great things for the art department moving forward. So I think it's going to be great, and I'm probably going to be stopping in to see how things are going. Well, I'm planning on staying in the area. I'm looking forward to jump-starting my art career. I've been doing commissions. I do historical portraits and historical landscapes, American history artwork, which I've been doing on and off while I've been teaching. And I have a couple of commissions already lined up for some of the West Point classes. I've also written a book that I've been wanting to complete the editing for because I've sent it to a couple of publishers and they've all told me that it's too long, so it really needs to be cut down and edited. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then just traveling, doing a lot of my history, education types of things and my art, and just trying to relax a little bit, not have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, I think will be very nice.